Let's welcome to the show National Taxpayers Union Executive Vice President Brandon Arnold. Okay, Brandon, Nebraska now the first state saying, you know what, we're not going to comply with the Democrats' plan to let the IRS snoop into any person's bank account transaction as little as $600, treating ordinary Americans as if they're all potential financial criminals. It sounds like it's a constitutional fight that could go to the Supreme Court. Fourth Amendment, Ninth Amendment, 10th Amendment, 14th Amendment. What do you say?
Yeah, God bless the people of Nebraska that are raising this legal challenge and the other states that are doing so, because at the core, this is just fundamentally unfair. Even setting aside the constitutional concerns, people shouldn't be snooped upon. They should not be investigated for crimes that they did not commit when there's no evidence, there's no suggestion whatsoever that they did anything wrong except earn a paycheck and pay their bills. That's why this proposal is absolutely upside down. It's inherently wrong. It ought to be scrapped.
And Brandon, we're also hearing that treasurers and auditors for 24 other states sent a letter to the president saying, don't do this. Let's listen to Congressman Kevin Brady on this. Watch.
The IRS has always wanted to get more information to close the so-called tax gap. And privately, they've always said, we think it's the farmers and the small businesses that are evading taxes. They've always wanted to try to figure out how to do that. This is how they do it, by capturing all this information from families, from farmers, from small businesses. Family making $900 a month would be triggered into this bank surveillance. So I don't think they are not going after the wealthy and the big corporations. They're going after families and farmers and small businesses.
Oh, $900 a month is not a lot. And, you know, they're already talking about taxing those families making just $30,000 and up a year. That's according to the Joint Committee on Taxation. So, you know, he's talking about they're going after they would be a dragnet into the little guy. What do you say?
I think that's right. If all they're talking about doing is taxing people making $400,000 or more, or these large corporations that they talk about all the time, then why is the threshold at $600? Why is it so low? Because they're looking at bringing in money from, as Congressman Brady said, small businesses, because they've pointed out before they don't like this tax deduction that passed in 2017 as part of the tax reform bill that benefits small businesses. And what really concerns me is other programs that they've also pointed out have high fraud and error rates, like the American Opportunity Tax Credit that helps families pay for college tuition, the Earned Income Tax Credit that helps the working poor. These are the programs that have high error rates, have high fraud rates. And to me, I wonder if that's where their crosshairs are focused, if they're going after the working poor and people that are just trying to scrape off.
And the IRS has already been hacked. Right, and the IRS, somebody at the IRS leaked to ProPublica the tax returns for the top bracket, 15 individuals, 15 years worth of tax returns each. I mean, so that's been going on as well. So it exposed people to potential problems inside the agency. Okay, Brandon Arnold, you're always terrific. Thank you so much again for joining us. Up next, House Homeland Security